Hello all and welcome back to the Walrus Plays. This time, some Brotato. I've been a little bit obsessed with this game of late. I'm not gonna lie, I played it a little bit and I've thoroughly enjoyed playing it. So I'm very much tempted to see how well I can do. I've still not actually done that great so far. I think with my... Which one did I do with? Yeah, I think I got to, if I start off with the well-rounded character, because, you know, that's a good, let's be sensible with this one. You know what? Let's try the Ghost Flint. It looks interesting. Let's give it a go. So I have, ooh, I do get a, I can actually dictate where it goes. That's interesting. Because, I mean, this is where I find out that actually I can dictate where all of the weapons go, and I'm just an idiot. Because I've been running around with the fact that it has like an auto-fire system involved, and that seems to work out quite well. But again, that auto-fire is there, I can just, you know, steal it a bit. Alright, I think Life Steal is going to be the shiny one here. Ghost Axe kills, ooh, that's a bit shiny, isn't it? But the materials deduction price thing, yes please. We'll have that. Let's go wave 2. We are the melee boy today. I've not really tried melee weapons so much in Brotato yet, so this is kind of a I'm risking it for a biscuit would be the terminology I'd look at here. Now, there are lots of different weapons in this game, and I'm not quite sure how all the synergies work or anything, and if there are synergies, and like the primitive weapons versus the alien-y weird weapons and all sorts of shiny things. I don't know. I'm sure I'll find out enough. I mean, the ghost weapons are all interesting. It's curious that we're getting more of them. Ooh, Ghost Scepter's a shooty one. Do I want to have that? It's not very long range though, is it? But plus 1 HP. Yeah, let's do that. 25% to do 1 damage to a random enemy when you pick up any material. Alright, we'll have the baby elephant. You know what? I'm gonna lock the other axe in because at the end of the day I can just upgrade one of the axes if all else fails. But this might be quite a good way of sneakily leveling my health up a bit more with the ghost weaponry. Well, the Ghost Scepter seems to do that, and the other ones do more damage, which, again, pretty handy. And of course, I'm gaining the opportunity to do, it's not much, but small amounts of damage to enemies when I run over the materials when they're grabbed. And, well, yeah, I'm just going to guess how well we do here. Okay, so we've got 20 health now. 20% to instantly attractive material when it's dropped. Yeah, right, we'll give that a go. 10%. Plus 10 to range. I wonder if that actually affects my melee weapons as well. There's certainly a theoretical possibility on it. I'm going to go with some attack speed this time on this one. So, let's have a look. My range. Does that increase? I really should try and hover over it. There we go. Range. Increases the range of your weapons. Half as effective on melee weapons, and a higher range increases the cooldown of melee attacks. Okay. Interesting. I'm going to take some knockback. That sounds interesting. We'll go with that, and I'm also going to take the goat skull, because I'm not going full melee build, but I'm going pretty melee-y. So, I mean, this could work out quite well. Oof, that was brutal. Yeah, the axes are quite tasty, because they've got that nice sweep attack, which seems to be working quite well. Now I do wonder if it carries over the enemies that you've killed. I think it might be purely on that wave, and whether the health and damage increases for the ghost weapons actually stays over for each next level. Well, I mean, I assume it does. Again, though, I could be wrong. But I am now on 22 health, so looks like that is the case. I'm going to take a range increase, because, I'm curious on that one. Ooh, another Ghost Scepter. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Let's do that. Jousting Lance. That's quite fun. Increases your speed, and we'll give it a go. We'll see how well it goes. And let's grab the alien worm as well. So we've got a bunch of ghost weapons and a pointy stick. And I'm not really going to be staying still very much, so it looks like it's going to work out alright for me. We'll give them a good stabbing. I'm not fond of just camping out in a corner and hoping for the best here. So this is how it's going. I think I need a bunch more of the life leeching, like the vampirism type stuff, because I'm going to get stuck in quite heavily on this, and I'm risking it with the amount of damage I'll take. And I did take a debuff to the amount of health that I gain from pickups, I think. So, gentle alien, increased enemies, plus max HP, plus damage. Yeah, screw it, why not? Again, we're going to go with some speed, because I think speed is going to be really useful here. Plus 2 to elemental damage. I don't think I've got any elemental damage, actually. Do I? No, it's just damage. I am going to combine that Ghost Scepter, so it's a Ghost Scepter 2. Oh, okay, it reduces the number of enemies that you need to kill to get stuff. Ooh, a circular saw blade. That looks interesting. Screw it, let's have that. And we'll take another Ghost Flint and another Alien Worm. Because we're going for regeneration rather than health from pickups at the moment. I do need some armor, don't I, by the looks of things. That could end badly if I don't have that. And I'm pretty sure that the circular saw blade stated that it was medieval. Not really sure that I would consider a saw blade as a medieval weapon. That's a little bit more industrial, but I mean, medieval's the lance. And I think the crossbow is considered primitive, which again, well, actually thinking about the historical applications and use of the crossbow, it was used by the ancient Greeks and the ancient Picts of Scotland. I think they called it a stomach bow. So it's definitely one of antiquity. Now, of course, I'm just being Eurocentric there because that's where I live, but I'm also very well aware that China had massively engineered use of them. Let's go with a +4 engineering for now, and we'll have some more HP regeneration. We're going to increase the pickup range. That seems interesting. Ooh, +2 melee damage. Yeah, let's go with some melee damage boosts. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Attacks have a 25% chance to do 1 to elemental damage. Okay, well, we'll grab that. We're going to go with another baby gecko, and I'm interested by that dagger. I'm very curious about it. Actually, I like all of them, so let's give it a go. Again, I've got one not very long-ranged shooty weapon, the scepter, but it does seem to work out alright for me so far. Again, we're getting more health, and it only needs to kill 18 enemies to get the HP boost, and that's a big thing, I think. Oh, here we go. And slice through them. I probably should hover over the weapons and actually see how increased their damage has become, because both the Ghost Axe and the Ghost Flint do have that ability. And I think the health regeneration is doing me okay. Still a little unnerving, but not as atrocious as I was expecting. I know I'm only on wave 7, and I'm sure it's only going to get way, way, way worse for me as I go on through this. But let's murderize them and see what we do. Okay, I don't know. What is piercing damage? Is there anything that tells me about it? I don't know. Let's take it. No, let's just not take it. I've meant to take it, but I recycled it because I'm a genius. Right, well, we're going to take the baby gecko. Attack speed, crit chance, and range. Now we're going to drop 2 health regeneration for that, but we'll give it a go. And we will combine our 2 points. Oh, it's attack speed for the Ghost Flint. Okay. I wonder if they're actually... I think it's the actual... your personal stats rather than the weapons stats that increase. So it does 16 and 26 respectively. I'm curious about this. So let's see if it's the damage stat. That's different and better than I thought it was. But it's nice actually that the weapons tell you how much damage they've done. That's pretty cool. A little bit snazzy. Ooh, they hit hard. Go away. Eat stabby things. I have many of them. I would like to give you an introduction into pain. Pain by circular saw and by axe. Oh, let's cut down this tree. Let's get another bit of health going. Again, the health regeneration and health stealing is really where I'm at right now. Woo! Ooh, lots of chargy ones. Go away. Shoot. Shoo! Be gone! Ah! Goodness gracious, this is getting a bit sketchy. Now, I will admit, I'm playing a bit of Brotato at the moment because my day and night jobs have become a little bit hectic of late. I've been doing a lot more pub quizzes, which is great and all, but what I really do need to do is actually start uploading those pub quizzes onto YouTube again, because I haven't really done that for a while, and it's kind of embarrassing that I've not actually kept up with wanting to try doing that. So I would like to actually get on that. So let's go from here. Yeah, it's the... So I've written a Pokemon quiz that was for this week, being that you've got International Pokemon Day. I say International Pokemon Day because I'm sure that Niantic and celebrating on Pokemon Go, and then Game Freak on with the rest of it, and just generally Nintendo celebrating Pokemon Day is a big thing. I did see a bunch of adverts for the TCG recently because of the Pokemon Day, and I'm definitely of the age when, like, I remember Pokemon the trading card game coming out when I was still at school, and I bought a few packs of it. Never actually learned how to play it. I actually only learned how to play it. I mean, I used to use them like top trumps almost, like which one had the best stats. But yeah, I learned how to play it when I was in my mid-20s, and that's because I used to work in a comic book shop when I lived in the United States, and it was kind of useful actually knowing how it worked. I might not play it, really, but it was, yeah, let's take that, reduce the range, because it's kind of helpful to actually know how the games you sell play, I think. I think that's quite reasonable. Right, so let's go with a increase on that, we'll go with that, and yeah. So the range is now 50. It's not awful, but we can give it a go. Ooh, alternates between sweeping and thrusting attacks. That's quite interesting. No, I will take the garden though. I mean, the sword's pretty damn hitty. That's like shockingly hitty. I'm going to get rid of that. Oh, it's medical, not medieval. I can't read. That's what it is. Apologies, everyone. I am just capable of nothing, apparently. All I can do is barely read. Ugh, goodness, I just don't know how I don't fall down more. I really don't. It's honestly a big question. Now, I'm sure you might be able to tell, because I do play Stardew Valley with a controller, and I'm doing very much the same here with Brotato. Generally speaking, when it comes to games, if there's an option for controller support, I'll generally go for it. And the main reason for it for me is the fact that it allows me to be a little bit more lazy. I can lean further back in my chair, I can lean further away from my monitor, and I don't need to lean in. Although, yes, I then have to move the microphone around a little bit, but it's a lot more comfortable in my office, where I do all my recordings for video games. And considering I've got the controller connected to the computer, it does mean I can play a lot of Xbox games that might require a controller over a keyboard and mouse. Which again isn't the end of the world. It's not like it's the... Ooh, that's getting a little bit hairy. I'm not enjoying this. Oh, goodness gracious me. I'm in trouble. Oh, dear. Oh, that was just a little bit unhinged there. I didn't like that. I'll take the dynamite just for the sake of it. Let's take that more HP, please. Hammer, blunt and heavy. That's very dangerous, isn't it? We'll take the extra landmines. The lance. I mean, the lance is cool and all. It's not really that great. Recycle it. We'll get the hammer because that looks funny as hell. I don't actually know what the heavy as a weapon thing does. Ooh, riposte. That'll be handy. 5% chance to increase to double the value of materials picked up. Yeah. Ooh, I should have bought the charcoal. That was stupid of me, wasn't it? I just got excited by a big hitty stick. Well, you know, we got 2 landmines now. That's nice. And we still have that chance to do fire damage, which is elemental to enemies. And I guess if I can increase the elemental damage as well of my other weaponry and other gubbins, that could be good. So yeah, let's just keep slicing our way through these tough ones. They're quite chunky and very annoying. Ooh, here we go. Shoot. Be gone. I do definitely need more health stealing and more health regeneration. I don't actually know what the rate of regeneration and increasing the stat in it increases the rate of regeneration or the amount that is regenerated. I mean, both are useful. Higher regeneration rate is always nice. And I know it's one thing I've tended to make comments on previously when it comes to games. I've always kind of favoured it. Ever since I became more of an adult when my playstyle, I've favoured a lot more of the lighter, faster speed of play, and have tended to err on being able to move a bit more quickly. It does help quite a lot in my humble experience. Burning spreads to nearby enemies, yeah, we'll have that. These are all actually pretty good. Baby elephant, and we'll lock the gentle alien in for next round. Go to wave 12. Okay, so we've got 2 landmines we'll drop in. We've got the garden that's going to then give me random fruit. And, of course, we're getting more trees as well. So there's a pair of landmines. Bang. Well, they seem to be doing alright. I'm not saying they're going to, like, win me the run, but they are possibly going to spare me a little bit. And the burning spreading to nearby enemies is quite helpful from what I've experienced so far. Seems to be working out quite nicely, especially since I've got a chance of doing the elemental's burning spread. Not expecting it to do that much, but hey, it might work out. We'll give it a go. Okay, so slice them up, and oh, get in a bit closer. I did enjoy one of the comments, I think from Carmorph on the last video, saying that this is essentially a more ridiculous potatoey version of Journey of the Prairie King, which did make me giggle a little bit because I'd never actually even considered that as a thought. Kind of funny though. Okay, so we don't want range damage, but damage or life steal. Ooh, I'm gonna go with life steal 3 for this one. Okay, so we'll take the cute monkey because we don't care about the range damage right now. We'll increase that. We'll take the lemonade. And, ooh, 2% drop in lifesteal, but for increased range and attack speed. Give that a try. We'll have another coupon. And we'll lock that and that one in. So we need another couple of thief daggers. Certainly a possibility. I'm not expecting... Oh, no, I won't be able to buy them if I need to buy 2 of them, will I? Ah, fiddlesticks. Unless... Oh no, I think all my all my weapons are different, so I can't combine any of them. Drat. So I need another weapon of the similar sort of caliber before I can even attempt to combine them. I do really want to find another sword or hammer because that would be really nice. Oh goodness. Ooh, that's hitting quite hard. Well, we are chunking through them. It's just how much health these armored ones have is quite shocking. I'm just going to try and keep luring them around in this long, repeated loop. It seems to be working for me. I'm not saying it's like the best tactic I've ever come up with at any point ever, but it does mean I can funnel them a bit better. Now, I say that from... I have a lot of experience of herding enemies when I used to play World of Warcraft, as I was one of the guild's hunters, so I tended to do a lot of the herding nonsense. Ooh, armor and HP, yes please. Let's go with some more lifesteal. Okay, so what have we got? Flaming Knuckles. That's quite interesting, isn't it? What does that actually... I don't know. I mean, the Thief Dagger is pretty cool and all, but I'm going to give that a go because I've not seen it before. And I think it's fun. And I think that's one thing I'm curious about. Does more stuff... like, does more stuff unlock as I play through the game? I mean, that would make sense to me, because that's how it works in The Binding of Isaac, at least. As you murderize enemies, you learn more skills. Not more skills, sorry. You unlock more items to improve your general abilities. And as you complete bosses and certain parts of the game... and goodness, it's been so long since I played like early starting days of Binding of Isaac. it was like a friend of mine started it recently, and I was trying to remember, oh goodness, what do you actually need to do to unlock the Keeper and other silly characters? Because the Keeper is genuinely my favourite character to play in The Binding of Isaac. I like the challenge of using your money as your health and being capped out at 3 coins. So you can get hit 3 times, then you die. But, you know, it has its interesting challenges, and I quite enjoy it. So that's a playstyle I enjoy. I've also tried, I have enjoyed playing as the Lost as well, who is another you don't have much health character. But I still cannot get my head round Izo and Jacob. They really don't jam for me. I'm afraid it's just I don't like it. Okay, Vigilante Ring, plus 3% damage at the end of a wave. Okay. And a bullet is... Ooh, baby with a beard. Yeah, that's pretty tasty. I think the Vigilante Ring might be quite good. We'll see about how well that works. And a missile for a flat 10% increase in damage. That's again, very handy. Okay. But yes, I'll stop rambling too much about The Binding of Isaac, because it could be a bunch of stuff that you might not actually know about. I am going to potentially do a couple of videos just of The Binding of Isaac, because it is a game I tend to play every day. Because, like a lot of games, it has a daily challenge mechanism built into it, and it's one of those things that when I'm on my lunch break from my day job, I will actually just boot it up and see if I can churn through the daily challenge, the daily run essentially, and see how well I can do on it. I don't tend to do too badly. I generally will place in the top 1,000. Generally it's like top 500. Oh god, that's so many bullets. Yeah, I've lost. There's me boasting, and that's what I get for that. So that didn't go too bad. So I've unlocked the Pacifist. Game material for every living... Oh my god, you've got to try and not kill anything. Oh my goodness, that's going to be nearly impossible. Good grief. Okay, so I think that thus will end this run. So thank you very much for tuning in for this episode. And hopefully I'll catch you again the next time the Walrus plays. Well, whatever I play. But a big thank you to all of my Patreons and other supporters. Without you, I wouldn't be able to afford the extra coffees. Because that's what I need all your money for. All the coffee. It's my caffeination budget. But like I said, hopefully I'll catch you all again the next time the Walrus plays.